loved her in Two Broke Girls and The Neighborhood. Now she's got a new podcast called Harmonics that explores the power of music and sound. Let's say a big hello to Beth Behrs, y'all. Give it up for her. I'm sorry, I look like a pirate.
It's
or
fly.
a really cool assassin.
I love it. I was like, is that? I thought it was like. I was like, oh, it's part of her outfit.
I'm totally this cool. Yeah.
Bad boots.
No, I know. Honestly, I picked these boots. There were supposed to be another one. I was like, I'm wearing a patch. Let's wear ones that match. I just rhymes. Look at that.
Oh how are you? Jinx.
I would pinch poke and owe you coke, but we can't touch each other because life sucks.
I know.
But thank you for being here. I hear this is like your first time out.
This is my first time out. I'm wearing a bra.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Thank you. Thanks. I'm out of sweatpants. I have on cowboy boots again, although those I've kept with me. But yeah, I feel excited to be in human contact with you, like just to see your beautiful face and
some of it.
Talk to you. Yeah.
No, but last time I saw you, we were folding shirts. We were doing the Marie Kondo thing because you love her.
I love Marie Kondo.
Yes.
I did my whole house. We moved, so I'm Marie Kondo.
I moved recently.
You did?
Yes.
It was something in quarantine, huh?
Yeah.
I have to move.
I'm going to be honest with you. We did it well.
We did too.
And
everybody
quickly.
was so safe. We all got tested. Yeah, it was. Thank the universe. It was great. But yeah, we Marie Kondoed everything, including the garage, which last time I told you was
I was going to say, did you get to your garage?
Yes.
That seems like a no.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got to it, and it is better than it was, but a lot of it sparks joy for me and my husband, I guess. The garage, there's a lot of stuff.
Hoarders.
So, I mean, especially cowboy boots. That's my new garage condo.
Oh, I like your chairs.
Thank you. Do you want them? They're for sale.
No,
or actually, you can have them for free.
No, you know what's so funny? I have a storage, because I moved into a smaller place, and it's like more charming and kind of, I love it. But I was like, I have so much stuff.
Storage unit.
And it didn't spark joy. So it's just like I'm waiting to give it to someone who needs it.
Who needs that, yeah.
Yes, but how do you like your new neighborhood? See what we did there?
I mean,
with the question? We're clever.
Kelly, you're
still clever in
so
season
good,
2.
honey. I love you. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, we're masked when we go outside. Nobody has brought over cookies or anything because they can't, and we're not able to go say hi. But we walk dogs. There's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood.
I was about to say, everyone in my new neighborhood walks their dogs. And I'm like, am I a jerk? Mine plays in our backyard. Like, and it's a huge backyard.
That's probably like safer in general, but I think because we're wearing a mask and like, at first, I don't know if you've noticed this, but wearing the mask, you're like me, I think. Like, I smile all the time at everybody. And so when I'm in the new neighborhood, I'm trying to be friendly, but I forget I have the mask on. So I'm like smiling, as big as I can, but all they're seeing
like, are my eyes smiling?
Yeah, and then the people have been like walking quickly away with their dogs. Then I realized, guess what, you guys? I can just go like this. Yeah. I can just use my hands.
Okay, it's really funny you said that though, because this is a thing. Like when I'm in the car, like I'm Southern and everyone waves. Like everyone in your car, like when you pass someone, I don't know, you wave, especially if you're on a road
and if they let you by,
no one does that here.
I know.
No one does that. You wave and everyone looks at you like, I don't know you. And I'm just like, well, you could.
I'm Kelly Clarkson.
I was like, we could be friends. It's so weird. No one does that here.
We have so much.
We have so much in common.
I know. Kelly, I'm so happy.
Whenever we're allowed to hang out, we should hang out.
We can talk. Yes. I know, exactly. So I've always been a brown thumb. So I've never really attempted gardening, but literally the first thing I did when we went into lockdown was buy a plant because it just made me feel like if I can grow something, the world will repair itself and we're gonna be okay.
Yes.
So I've gotten really into it. I'm still a terrible brown thumb with vegetables. Everything has died, but flowers, flowers are my jam.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Don't
they make you so happy?
It makes me so happy. I started like getting crafty because what else is there to do? It wasn't working. Yeah. And I started decorating terracotta pots and planting plants for like my neighbors and the postal workers. I sanitized everything, don't worry, leaving them outside my door and gifting these like plants. And it just, it's
therapeutic.
Like it's therapeutic for me and to give it to someone else and go, someone else gets a beautiful flower and it makes them happy. And you're touching the earth, you're connected to something bigger than ourselves.
I agree. The new place we moved into, like it has like its own, it's like a secret garden, the whole backyard. I didn't have to do anything. It's just, there's already like flowers and everything. It's so
nice.
great.
I actually think I brought you a gift.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Well,
I'm
we'll
not
have to
sure
get that
where
out
it
here
is,
next time.
But
hey, when you say grounding, are you weird? Like, you did?
I brought you. I brought you your own. I guess I can touch
Are we
it 'cause
allowed to touch
sanitize
it? Or you put
I
it
can
there?
put it on the
Okay.
table. But I wanted you to have your own flower.
Hey, did you
that will bring
paint
you
that?
joy. I did.
That's really good.
It's a whole thing that I learned on, I think it was Martha Stewart's website.
Did you tape it?
Yeah, you tape it
Okay.
and you do a rubber band around it however you want it, and then.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. My kids would love to do that.
It's
Great
so,
idea.
Yeah, I'll send you the link of
Yeah.
how to do it. It's really easy.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm gonna gift you one back for your new house. This will be for my new
Thank
house.
you.
But so
Awesome.
you and I have talked about anxiety. How have you managed this during quarantine? Because everybody's kind of managed it differently. I've been writing a lot. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. For me, you know, I've always dealt with anxiety, so going into lockdown, even hypochondriac, which is great for a pandemic when
so
you're a
similar.
hypochondriac, girl. And my old sort of techniques of like meditation and the barn's always amazing, but I was still having a lot of anxiety, if I'm being honest. And I started listening to music as sort of when I couldn't drop into meditation, I'd put on a record, started listening to music and just wanting to listen all the time. And I started thinking about sort of the relationship between anxiety, mental health, and creativity, and how healing is creative and creativity is healing. And then that led into this new podcast endeavor about the power of music.
It's called
spirituality.
Harmonics, right?
Yeah, it's called Harmonics. And
So what exactly happens on it?
so basically, I talked to like Glennon Doyle, who wrote Untamed.
I love.
Girl,
I'm a cheetah.
I'm a cheetah.
I'm a cheetah.
So she's the first episode, and
my
you can
God.
listen. And she's incredible. And Brandy Carlisle, who you did that.
I love.
that duet. You guys.
I've
did.
never been more vain.
Oh.
I've never listened to myself more.
You
than
two
that
have the
duet.
best voices of all time, and putting them together. I've listened. By the
I
way,
love
I've
her.
played that video over and over again. I told Brandy. I
I'm
was
like a million of the
it's on
views.
repeat. But I wanted to ask people in the music industry, but also people like Glennon Doyle, women, how they handle this time, mental health, what's happening in the world, the division, in order to bring people together, promote love, and hopefully provide some sort of healing.
Yeah.
And selfishly, I get to ask people like you all the questions I want to know about. What do you do for your mental health on a day when you don't want to get out of bed?
This is an awesome podcast.
I would love to have you on.
I would love to come. You know, you should have too. Another a Glennon Doyle type of figure is Brene Brown.
Oh.
I love her.
Her podcast is amazing.
Yes,
as well.
her TED Talks. Yeah,
her
yeah.
TED Talks too.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, I would love. I have a dream list. This is season
Yeah.
1. I have like my dream list. But
It's a really
you know,
smart
music and the
and
power of
important thing.
healing.
Yeah.
I mean, and writing. Have you been writing music or
I
poetry?
literally don't
or-
know how anybody goes through anything horrible or big in their life without having an outlet like I have with writing.
Yeah.
Like even if it doesn't get, I was talking to Gwen the other day on The Voice, and I was like, we're both writing right now for our next albums, and it's like, even if no one hears it, it's so therapeutic. It's so good for you. Just that's your outlet.
And it's almost like, you know, whether you're religious or not, or spiritual, whatever you believe, there's something about that you're giving that gift of your writing, even if nobody ever sees it.
And it's
to
a little like
something
Marie Kondo too.
bigger.
You're letting it go. Like, thank you for the experience. I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And I'm terrified for this podcast because I'm usually like the girl twerking upside down on television and like falling down the stairs. That's me, and that's
There's
why everybody
room
knows
for all of
me.
it, Beth.
But I realize that like if I expect my guests to come on and not talk about, you know, not just the classic sort of interview questions, if I want them to get vulnerable and honest, then I had to. And so I've revealed some stuff and talked really deeply about my mental health, but then hearing like that other musicians that I admire have panic attacks before they go on stage or something. And to
Oh my God,
talk through
especially
it.
musicians.
Yes,
Yeah,
to talk through it. Brandy and I talked about when she sang for Joni Mitchell and how, you know,
I just
doing
started
Blue.
sweating for her right now.
I
Wow.
know. But if she can get through that, I can get through. You know, there's something about coming together and speaking about mental health openly, which for so long, especially as women, we're like, I can toughen up. You know, I'm going to take care of my family. I'm going to take care of everybody around
Untamed,
me.
it's all in that book.
Untamed,
I know.
Cheetah.
I know.
So yeah, it's been amazingly healing, selfishly for me, but also I hope it helps other people.
I cannot wait to be on it. First of all, I would love
Yay.
to, and
I would
also I
love
can't wait to
that.
check it out. It sounds amazing.
Thank you.